For over a decade, a computer science degree was the default path for anyone looking for stable, high-paying work in technology. You learned the theory, you graduated, and you entered the industry. In the fall of 2025, that pattern shifted. Computer science enrollment fell as much as 8% at some institutions, with 62% of computing departments nationwide reporting a decline in applicants, the first significant drop in interest since the dot-com crash. This decline aligns with the rise of generative AI. Many of the routine, entry-level coding tasks that once served as the training ground for junior developers are now being automated, causing firms to scale back on junior hiring. Faced with a cooling market for general software roles, students are migrating. They are moving away from generic tech degrees and rushing towards specialized programs in cybersecurity. This shift is being pulled by one highly publicized number: a global cybersecurity workforce shortfall of 4.8 million professionals. But there is a disconnect. If there are nearly 5 million open seats, entry-level graduates should be fielding immediate offers. In reality, many are facing severe underemployment and unexpectedly low starting salaries. The 4.8 million figure measures perceived organizational need. It is a survey-based estimate of how many professionals employers believe they would require to be fully secure, which is a different metric than the number of active job postings currently on the market. Severe budget constraints and hiring freezes are currently the primary reasons these organizational needs go unfilled. Companies are identifying the talent gap, but they aren't necessarily opening the corporate checkbook to hire for it. Geography also complicates the picture. While the global gap is enormous on paper, the labor market in major tech hubs is often saturated with entry-level applicants competing for a limited number of roles. Most employers prioritize candidates who have prior IT experience. A specialized degree alone often fails to clear the bar for hiring managers who want to see a history of managing live systems. The 4.8 million figure reflects an industry-wide shortage of capability. It should not be viewed as an absolute guarantee of a job for anyone holding a new diploma. Most university programs focus heavily on theoretical knowledge. Modern security teams operate in high-stakes, live environments that require practical workplace capabilities, skills that are rarely mastered in a traditional classroom setting. Most generalist cybersecurity degrees prepare students for a specific entry-level role, the Tier 1 Security Operations Center, or SOC analyst. This job consists primarily of triaging incoming security alerts. AI-assisted detection platforms are now automating these triage tasks. The demand for human analysts to clear low-level alerts is shrinking, making these entry-level positions less stable than they were a few years ago. Chasing a cybersecurity degree for the title alone often funnels graduates into the most saturated and easily automated corner of the tech market. Hiring managers frequently overlook candidates who offer academic credentials without any verified hands-on experience to support them. A standalone degree, without external experience, often leads to the same underemployment traps as the computer science degrees students are trying to avoid. Securing a competitive tech offer requires a trigger that proves your capability. Currently, the most effective trigger is a verified industry internship. This quadrant chart maps hiring impact against saturation risk. Relying on an unverified generalist degree places you in the top left quadrant: high competition, low impact. Verified internships land in the bottom right, offering high hiring impact with much lower saturation risk. This path is difficult. It requires aggressive networking and can involve months of unpaid or low-paid work. However, having enterprise experience on a resume is often the only way to bypass automated HR filters. Career switchers can find success through a different route: lateral moves from foundational IT roles like the help desk or network administration. These roles build the troubleshooting background that security managers value. Verified enterprise experience carries significantly more market weight than a 4-year academic title. The 4.8 million headline reflects a real gap, but that shortage is concentrated at the top of the skills ladder rather than the entry-level bottom. Scarcity is most acute in specific technical disciplines: cloud security architecture and AI-driven defense. Specializing early is challenging. It requires a steep learning curve and a thorough understanding of how modern enterprise networks are built. Mastering these high-demand areas makes a career more resilient and leads to starting salaries that are consistently higher than the industry average. Capability is proven through independent technical certifications, like CompTIA Security Plus, combined with practical, verifiable home lab projects. These stackable, self-directed proofs allow candidates to bypass standard degree filters. In a technical interview, you can demonstrate exactly how you personally configured and secured a system. By aligning your skills with the market's actual pain points, you can avoid the crowded entry-level competition entirely. The best path forward depends on your current career stage and your existing education. For undergraduates, the critical factor is an industry internship. Corporate partnerships matter more than the degree. CS graduates should pair their coding background with specialized Defender certifications. Career switchers should target foundational IT roles and upskill independently to make a lateral move. Regardless of your starting point, modern tech hiring is about proving what you can do, not showing what you studied. The 4.8 million headline is a macro-level target for where the industry needs to go, not a promise of employment for individuals. As cloud migration and AI adoption continue, digital attack surfaces will grow faster than the academic pipeline can produce graduates. Ultimately, success in this highly competitive field belongs to the active defenders who possess solid, concrete, verifiable skills. The market rewards practitioners who can walk into a live, high-pressure enterprise environment and immediately contain a breach.